Good afternoon, everybody. I'm meteorologist John Gerard here in CBS4 Weather Control with the latest update on Tropical Storm Danny as we keep an eye on the tropics. Danny has not gotten any stronger or any better organized today. It looks kind of like a ragged system looking down from outer space, but the low-level circulation, which doesn't show up too well there, is still pretty well intact. So we're going to keep those winds at about 50 miles an hour sustained right now. Hurricane Center says the pressure is estimated to be about 1,000 millibars. So no change since the previous advisory, which means it hasn't gotten any stronger or any better organized, hasn't gotten any less organized either. It just doesn't look as impressive on the satellite this afternoon, but that could just be temporary. It's still way out to sea, 1,385 miles east of the Lesser Antilles, and those 50-mile-an-hour winds, as I mentioned, top winds. And it's moving off to the west at 12. Here's the updated forecast track. National Hurricane Center has kind of backed off on the intensity just a bit. You might recall yesterday they were predicting a Category 2 hurricane. Now they're saying Category 1 hurricane. But still, a hurricane's a hurricane. It's going to be a really bad day for wherever that winds up going if it winds up toward the Lesser Antilles like it's projected to by early next week. So certainly that would be the first landmass in its path. And we'll continue to keep an eye on this one from a distance and see where it goes after that. The computer models, we like to see this. We like to see them really tightly clustered. That means there's not much variation in the track. So we're still pretty confident that it will head off toward the northeastern Caribbean, or maybe up there toward maybe Puerto Rico or the Leeward Islands as we head toward days 5 and 6, which would be around, say, Sunday and Monday time frame there. So there's bad news for those folks, but at least we have a better idea where we think it's going to go based on how tightly clustered those computer models are. So, folks in Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, the northern leewards, they're going to watch this very, very carefully as well as we will. Tropical moisture is going to be the inhibiting factor towards significant strengthening, we think, in the next few days. There's a lot of dry air right along the track of this tropical storm / future hurricane. And by the way, it'll be the first hurricane of the season if it becomes a hurricane in the next few days. So if it overcomes the drier air in the atmosphere, then there is a chance that it will strengthen more than we're thinking. But right now, it's going to be a real tough call as to how much stronger that's going to get with all that drier air filtering in. You saw the future radar there from this afternoon into tonight. Looks like any of the heavier storms will be way out in the Everglades. So mostly inland on the scattered showers and storms today. Pretty good beach day. Temps up near 91. For the forecast tonight, some spotty showers around. It'll be a warm and humid night. Temperatures down to 80. Southeast on the winds at 10 to 15 for the boaters. That'll get us a 2 to 3 foot sea. So nothing tropical impacting our weather through the foreseeable future. Just a typical rainy season forecast with hot sunshine, humid conditions, scattered storms each day. But most of these will be away from the beaches, out toward the western suburbs and into the Everglades. We'll keep an eye on Danny, have the latest advisory at 5 with Chief Meteorologist Craig Setzer. Hope to see you then.